Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Also, hello to Burb.
Hello to Burb.
Neenal. Also, hello Andy, hello Aiden, hello Zenna, hello Ryan, Lem.
You taught the monster how to boop. That can be either very good or very bad.
Now you just gotta wait for the day where he tries to boop you and you can teach him what nom means.
I'd be afraid to start nomming other kids.
No.
So far, he loves it. Okay, that's a good sign.
By the way, guys, I will point out, it is 420. So, I figured today I'm going to probably enjoy a full, spoonful of Satan to celebrate the day or the funny date. Well, thank you, Ryan. And then we're
hello,
gonna go
Bulk.
and do some, Merlin, trials and a couple quests.
It's a Volk.
Hey, it's a Volk. Nom nom the Volk. Nom. What game, Zenna? E. And just wait for him to try to boop you, then I'll nom his hands. Well, hey, Volk, thank you. Num. Oh, not yet. Spoonful of Satan makes the world easier to deal with. Let's get weird.
Aren't we already weird?
I'm also holding it in this time for a very long time. I'm also going to be exhaling through my nose, so I'm going to get a little bit fucked up.
Oh, well, I'm not playing anything right now. I would like to play Loop Hero, but I just need to focus on the chat tonight because I've been ignoring it for the past couple of days.
Don't I need a male or a female niffler? I believe I do. I can't remember which one of the two I need, though. That's a problem.
Why don't you check first?
I plan on it. But before I check, I'm going to go and get up to where the dens are. Okay, so I believe I need a female niffler. Also, I can hear your nostrils.
God damn it. I'll switch over to my Xbox controller.
Hi, tiny niffler female thingy.
To believe this. Revelio.
Okay. Ah, that was my balls! Yes, a
We
spoonful
should
of Satan.
speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Okay. So, I'm gonna give you guys the choice. Which one of these two should I do? Should I go to the one in the Hogsmeade, or should I go to the one in the Forbidden Forest? I will let you guys choose. Discuss it amongst yourselves while I go and abduct a burb.
Hello, kid.
Oh, whoa.
I am back. Minus annoying noise sounds.
I mean, what's up, Zena? If you're trying to tell me that smoking weed isn't good for my health, yeah, I'm aware.
Revelio.
It might not be good for my physical health, but occasionally it can be good for my mental health.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Crucial.
Oh, that's not Zelda, kid. That's Zine.
Oh, Zenny.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Eh. Doing something in secret is no good? What are you talking about? Mean.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Okay, so far we've got one for Hogsmeade, one for the Forbidden Forest. Who's gonna be our
One for
tiebreaker?
ill will.
Who else wants to vote? Num num.
I vote for ill will.
Revelio.
Well, that's one of them.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
What's up, Zenny? Okay, so that's two for the forest. Needle. Okay. So on the way there, we're going to go through a couple Merlin trials. Help you with what, Zenny? I wonder, isn't there a chasm for here? I love being able just to fly around like this sometimes, you know?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Why do you sound like a knockoff Mickey?
What?
Revelio.
Not you. But I said, why do you look like a knockoff Mickey?
Lumos.
I have no clue.
Lumos.
Aw.
Merlin himself. would be
Snuggles for the
proud.
corgi. Num. Poor thing. Hope you feel better soon, man.
I will apply belly rubs. Rub, rub, rub.
Yes. Needle.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
There's one of them.
Revelio.
Another one of them.
Confringo. That's that. Settled.
That one was actually a little bit of a pain. Yeah. Needle.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Yes, there is. Pork, pork.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends
Chirp,
of
chirp.
the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
It's a thing.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Was that really the end of that quest? That was really the end of that quest. Base
What do
for
you mean?
blackmail? That was literally the end of that quest at the moment. There's nothing more to do with that quest for the moment. I was expecting that to be a little less, or a little more than what it was.
It was anticlimactic.
A little bit.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. You regret that.
Accio! Compulso! Accio! Crucio! Depulso! And no one to share in my victory.
Ouch. Just the things I did to those poor bastards.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Oh, hi you.
Flipendo.
Anyone looking for trouble found it in me.
Revelio. Flipendo. Flipendo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
I mean, I could, or I can progress the story like normal. Plus, it gives me the option to go and do more than one thing at a time. And quite honestly, I want to get some more of these Merlin trials done because I want more space in my inventory.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Needle.
Revelio.
Alright. Over here. Those real quick. Needle. Needle.
Revelio.
Hey, I found another guide page.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle
Hey.
that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
True.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Huh.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Well, Needle.
Never trust Augusta.
The monster is asleep.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying yay.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Huh.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We do hope you'll reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own. We're beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate if you were to see the value in our work working together. So we expect a response by week's end. Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Needle. Those actually work too. Those work with the outfit.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. Revelio.
There's a demiguise here. Good to know.
Does that mean you're gonna rest until night?
Either that or come back at night.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Huh.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio.
Wait. Weird. I guess I can wait here until night. Wait. it's because I'm in the middle of a mission.
Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Well, that's a thing.
My mother used to say I was lazy, wouldn't pick up my clothes. Her own fault for teaching me Accio. You can stop a thief in
Revelio.
Dark wizards are greedier than nifflers and meaner than trolls.
Leviosa and stupefy combined.
One never knows when to start.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Watch me walk in on a fucking wizard battle.
Run, of course. I don't know about centaurs.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Did you wind up getting stuffed into a fucking...
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Yep. I knew this was going to be a thing.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
That she got kidnapped?
Accio. A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I hope Rookwood. What does it matter if they're still alive? I've had a big shock to the world.
Mine.
What? You see that girl this bait? That one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He was
Revelio.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
just keep an eye out.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few bones.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than... Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better. If it's that cat again, I'll...
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
It's Totalis. Accio. Crucial. Expelliarmus.
Reducto!
My wand!
Might want to look up.
Oh, damn. I didn't even notice I took that much damage. Let's do this in ever so slightly different way, shall we?
Matty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
They don't seem to care.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
Mine.
Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be
Revelio.
arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Patricus Totalis.
Better have a look then.
Expelliarmus! Expulso!
Lumos. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Now just finish the job. Expulso! Pay for your deeds.
Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
A lamb to the slaughter.
The Book of Poems. Written from Magnus Filbert. They'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Oi.
I'm just ransacking this fucking enemy hideout.
Revelio.
Hey.
Who are you telling to say no?
Bombarda. Accio. Depulso.
There we go.
Revelio.
That is eventually the plan, yes.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where she
Boss will deal with her when he arrives. Expulso! Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio! Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Revelio.
You can't fly in here. Oh, there's just straight up steps. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over. I'm certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day our engagement can be shared with those I love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such situations within our grasp.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Okay.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Over here. I need your help.
Aloha Mora.
First things first, I'm gonna take this very hidden chesticle here. There we go. Let's go Rabe's wand.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Stand back, my testicle.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
I mean, more than ready for a fight.
Revelio.
I mean, I'm pretty certain I already kicked the crap out of all the other enemies.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
sir.
That's a good question, Zena. Hey, Burb, where are you?
I'm right here.
Nuts I
Where
owe
else would I
no.
be?
I should
Oh
have
yeah,
known.
crap, I got
And
distracted.
you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank
God,
goodness
this game
the
is
two of you are
addicting.
safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
I'm sorry.
Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife.
I got a
Miss
really good
Ona,
run, so I
Your
was
mother
like,
will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai?
Can I?
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank
I
you
like her
again for
outfit.
rescuing me. We shall speak
Yeah.
soon.
Like Mary Poppins meets cop. It's Mary Coppins.
that's a bad pun.
Don't worry, I am a bad man.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Cute. Awa awa. Alright. So I am going to go over to the room requirement real quick. Get some more potions put away and made and usable because I've had to use a couple of mine. And gives me a chance to check on my fine little lance. Now all I can think of is the phrase Chinese chomping buttholes.
That sounds disgusting, Kit.
Doesn't it though? Gay man's worst nightmare too.
Unless he's a bottom.
No, because, well, I'm fairly certain most bottoms don't want to have to deal with an asshole that can eat them. Apparently literally, too. Where are the other... Wait, where am I shoving the nifflers? Oh, right, they're going in with our Thestrals.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Them and the kitties are going into the Thestrals. Neenal, neenal.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I wonder how much a Thestral sells for. I'm gonna sell one of the offspring. Meanwhile, let's give the pussies something to do. Aiden, why do you have the running shits tonight? And are they hot and cold running shits, or are they just random running shits? And thank you, now my brain has latched onto the phrase hot and cold running shit. Fucking hell. It sounds very much like they're trying to create a side of soft-served intestine.
Yeah. Computer, not the time to turn off the monitor.
Computer heard soft-serve intestine and noped the fuck out.
Oh, monitor went to sleep.
I'm gonna go fight an infamous foe. Hey, Burb.
Yes.
Did you just hiccup?
Yes.
Derp.
Why is that derpy?
Just derp.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, It was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
And she's got a point.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. Mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Am I going to beat the third course broom flying thing? Yes.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Okay.
Revelio.
Wonder what it was like in Hogwarts. What's this one about?
Needle.
You idiot! Lolly has served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes?
Bells must be upstairs.
Now I will have to cook and clean until we can replace her with another elf. Did you think of that? Or do you hate your mother that much?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
It?
Yes.
You went silent for a second. Also, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Both the same direction. Damn.
Revelio. Found them. Accio. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. One up, one to go. Accio.
I put it in the wrong place.
Protego. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
God damn it. It fell all the damn way down.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is gonna break a lot of people's brains.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Accio. Accio. Reparo.
Ooh, I put them in the wrong places.
I'm back.
Oh, that was gross.
Well, it was gross.
I put the bells in the wrong places. Nino.
You should be more careful.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Okay, now I'm gonna go fight an infamous foe.
You know who the most infamous foe is?
Who?
Steve.
Hey, Burb. I'm going to eat your toes. Needle.
So it better not be a trick. Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Huh.
Revenue.
What was that? That warrants a look.
Loud as a troll you are. Someone messing about. Is that you, Royland?
I've never heard that. I get more.
Revelio. Bombard. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, I can't get to those? That's a little bullshit.
The curiosity of Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Revelio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. In the little comp, you're that hippogriff thief.
Accio.
Ha!
Devolso.
Time to teach someone.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
How's the view? Did not
Confringo.
hurt you. Levioso.
Revelio.
Huh.
Confringo.
There was supposedly a legendary foe here, but it didn't let me fight it.
Revelio.
Hey, it's a rune spore egg.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Aru. I mean, that's good, Aiden. So that legendary foe just flat out disappeared. Our infamous spell. Hey, Burb.
Yes.
Nums.
Oh no, I've been omnommed.
Num. Num. Num, num, num. You're always getting omnommed on.
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucio. Imperio. Imperial. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Crucio. Imperial. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
There we go. That was weird. Let's go do Grief and Vengeance, or at least part of Grief and Vengeance. Here we go.
I'd like
Also-
to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term.
Needle?
Aiden, you said you think your symptoms are gone, yes? Oh, yay. If that is the case, the nom nom face. Nom nom. I mean... See if I
Hello.
can win against
Are you
this
here
chick.
for someone as court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Let's do this.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
E. Yay for a Pine Martin scarf. Num.
The nuggies are now going to be adorned on the scarf.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
There we go.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Damn, this girl's good. Ah, damn it.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
Accio!
I'll remember that. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Damn. Hold on.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
I actually found somebody who could beat me.
Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Wig, I'll never top that.
First you won't, that was the last
you
move.
are good.
That was a thing.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well,
Thank you,
you've
Volk.
only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
I look forward to finding out who this best of yours is and then besting him in front of you. Okay, so Beef and Vengeance. Let's go start this.
Damn it.
What's up, Burb?
Why won't this game give me a weapon?
Because it's being mean.
And I mean one better than what I have.
Because it's being mean. No.
Why are we only learning?
A lot of games have a habit of doing that to you. Needle. Going through there, up there, and then into the door. Try not to whack into the door too hard.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer. But I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him. As do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
To answer your question, Loop Hero. That was to Ryan, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember.
Agreed.
Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Ah, damn, that's a hell of a
Revelio.
spread. Could you imagine just being at a table like this? There's my table.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Hey, I found another demiguise.
Revelio.
And I got another achievement.
Nice.
Revelio.
Needle?
Needle.
Hey, by the way, at least everybody knows it's needle and people haven't tried making the needle anal joke. I mean, not even that, just grab one of the things you want as you walk by and A good way to do it, too. This is actually one of the things that's weirdly enough is
Revelio.
Just an upside to having this game. You can sit there and you can just sit here and wander around the school. Listen to the music, get lost in the weird architecture.
This is my sister's first year at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Yawning gargoyle? Oh, cool.
I can't even cast Lumos for 2 seconds to do a bit of late night reading without my dorm mates getting riled up.
Well, I woke up to one, wriggling its foul little tongue up my nose it was.
Huh. Wonder if I can go that fast.
Who's going fast?
Revelio.
Okay, so you're both Raven and Griffin. Needle. And I'm gonna come over here. Ah, that was a weird sensation. My toe just popped. Ugh.
Hey, Kit.
Could it
Y'alls?
be a merlin
I got cheese.
You've got cheese?
Yes. I got cheese and I got stew. In the game, that is.
Lumos.
You got cheese and you got what?
Meat stew. Also,
Eat stew? I'd love to. Who's stew?
that's a good question.
Revelio. Lumos.
Needle, needle.
Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud.
Yeah. Okay. So one more and then we're gonna leave that to that, I guess. Needle.
Revelio.
Whoa!
Revelio. Depulso.
Ow.
Accio.
Kit.
Accio.
Oh, Jesus flying fuck!
What did you do?
Hi, Oni!
Kit. What did you do, Kit?
I just caused a boulder to go flying!
Revelio.
The fuck?!
I saw that too, Kit.
Are you kidding me?! Eat all 5 of my asses! Come here!
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
It's going pretty well, Bitney. Also, Nam Zaffy, happy 420. Enel.
And you now have more upgrade slots available.
Hey, Hellwolf, what's up, man? I mean, see, that's the thing. Nobody can really be, nobody can ever really be happy 24/7, man.
No one should be happy 24/7.
Imperio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a...
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Hey, for your information, I received an...
What's up? Needle. actually didn't do much of anything for 420 other than enjoy 420. So it was a thing. Anyways, folks, this is where we're going to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless and Burb signing off. So until next time, everybody. Woof. Bye-bye. Woo. Also,
forgot I was muted for a second.
Also, good night, Zaffy. Good night, Aiden. Good night, Volk. Good night, Hellwolf. Good night, Bitney. Good night, Oni. Good night, Johnson. Good night, Ryan. Num num. Good night, everybody, and num 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 faces. Ta-ta! Num.